oracle cards. Today is going to be tarot cards because I literally just did a couple of pop-ups for Valentine's Day, and my Shine from the Inside Oracle deck, I think, is shoved in one of my pop-up vendor bags. So today it will be tarot. I'm so excited to join you. We just went through a major cosmic shift. In fact, it took me a solid 12 minutes to get my camera to turn on. So things with Mercury almost going retrograde next week, like things are changing, okay? And I feel like yesterday you guys probably rolled the oranges through your door, or you saw that we've moved into the year of the fire horse, and it's just such a potent time for change. And with it being a new moon in Aquarius, this is about planting seeds for how we can step forward in the collective with a new mindset, a new everything, a new just a new perspective on how we can make some transformations by taking responsibility of our own self and how we can show up in the world. But before we dive into today, I just want to take a moment to do a little bit of collective breathing. Y'all, 12 minutes of tech difficulties. You wouldn't understand the level. If I could flip the camera around and show you, wouldn't understand just from moving from one end of the table, because we couldn't. First, the plug was, our extension cord is dead. And so we had to plug into the actual outlet. And then that meant I had to move everything. My cord to the laptop is like so stretched out. We can barely move here. So I just want to take a moment to ground in, because I've had a couple of messages from people saying, I woke up feeling like I know I'm about to buy a $1.8 million house, all the way to, holy shit, this is so challenging. And welcome to Pisces season. Hello, Pisces, and the last sign of the zodiac. So it usually does bring up challenge. It usually is the end of that cycle that you've been learning through, the old patterns, the old habits, the old past pains. So no sound. Oh my gosh, what? I'm telling y'all, hold on. Okay, we're just gonna take the mics off because last time they died on us. I was just saying, oh my gosh, so no sound on Instagram the whole time. I wish I could read lips. All right, I got y'all. What are we in? I was just saying, I spent 12 minutes. We're gonna wind it back. I just spent 12 minutes jacking with my tech to try to get it to plug in to an outlet that was dead. And we finally got the camera to turn on, and here we are with no sound. Okay, so that's why we're absolutely going to do a little bit of breath work together so that we can just come back into this moment, into our bodies, relax our nervous system. I was telling them I had to move from one end of the table all the way to the other, and my cord is like barely stretched to plug into the actual outlet. Y'all, trying to do it outside takes a little bit of a miracle with all this technology we have going on, and the 45 plugs and stands and cords and all the things we have going on. So I'm going to take a moment to just ground myself, and you're absolutely invited to join me. So if you will, if you're in a comfortable position, I invite you to just shimmy it out, shake out any energy you feel in your body, and then just begin to inhale through the nose, filling up your lungs. I did win. I won. I was not going to let technology beat me. I was saying Mercury is going retrograde next week, but it is not going to get the best of me. Now exhale, let it go. Inhale, breathing in. Exhale. Just send a wave of relaxation all the way down your body, melting from the top of your head all the way to the tips of your toes. Inhaling one more time. Make it go all the way into the chest, filling up as full as you can, and then allowing the belly to expand, sipping in a little bit more air. And then exhale, sigh it out. Oh. Beautiful. One more cleansing breath in all the way up. Fill up every cell in the body, surrounding your aura with a beautiful white glowing light. And then exhale, send a wave of relaxation all the way down from the tips of your toes into the earth, sending all that energy out your body, relaxing every muscle down. Whew, okay, I know I needed that. You know, anytime I'm coaching women on how to connect to their intuition and their spirit guides, slowing down and getting quiet is the first step. So thank you for taking that moment to just breathe with me, to get rooted back into our center, into peace. Oh my gosh, no more tech difficulties. You guys can, if you can see me and hear me, okay, smash some hearts, drop a chat, say, we're like, I'm ready, because holy smokes, that was wild. Let me get a sip of water. Just say hello to everyone here. Happy birthday to Miss Erica in the chat yesterday. Okay, belated birthday. And what a day to have a birthday. All right. I'm just going to take a moment to shuffle the tarot to see what message do we need to know for this Pisces season. As we're moving into Pisces, that, ooh, hello, that card just flew at me. Pisces ain't beating around the bush this season as we move into this final shedding, because we were leaving behind the end of the year of the snake. We all had these massive rebirths and changes, and now we're moving into a new beginning, a fresh new start, one with motivation and ambition and just like passion for our goals. And so with Pisces being the final sign of the zodiac, this is your final invitation to really just sweep out all the old shadows and clear out the clutter and face those fears and really get clarity on who you are not anymore. Because once you have defined the boundary of what you are not, that's when you can start to embrace, integrate, and step into your wholeness and this highest version and expression of yourself. It's so cute to everyone is saying hello to each other. So cute. So this season, I just want you to really think about your responsibility in how you show up in your life. Are you, as we talked about in the Elevated Life Club this month, are you an emotional leader? Are you someone who can stand in a hard conversation and not get triggered? Or if you do get triggered, do you have the tools like our lead method to be able to locate and erase and expand those emotions that you're experiencing? These tools are going to help you to be able to have these hard conversations. And listen, you're going to have them, period. No matter who you are, whether you're a leader or not, you're dealing with people, and that's going to involve emotions. And so if you can maintain a sense of peace and calm amongst the chaos, because that's exactly what this is right now, then that's how you gain your authority and leadership. And not to be over exerting in power, but rather someone who can keep the calm and the peace as an emotional leader of love, someone who's here to set the tone of like not reacting. That's what we're ending. We're ending those cycles of reaction. And that is what I think Pisces season, man, if I look back at every Pisces season, my dad died, my mom had her freaking stroke, like, oh gosh, it's always a doozy. It's endings, right? It's also the most connected to spirit and to God, if you will. So this is really one of those really powerful times to pay attention to your intuition, to pay attention to the dreams. In fact, with this eclipse, you've probably seen past loved ones show up, messages from your past loved ones. Twice my mom and I were watching something on TV, and it talked about how their grandparents had the most beautiful love story, and they couldn't speak each other's language, and that's exactly my grandparents' story. And so we were just looking at each other, because a lot of conversation this week about letting go of their house and selling it, and that's bringing up a lot of emotion, right? Triggers. And so seeing those signs from them through the TV shows, through those conversations, is really like one of the most beautiful gifts that they can give to us during times of transition and change. When things feel chaotic, that's usually when our guides will step in with a more clear sign to let you know, like, hang on, don't give up, don't spiral into negative, don't backslide to where you think it's comfortable, because it's definitely not when we've outgrown our own comfort zone, it's not comfortable to go back into it. I'm sure you know that. So what signs have been showing up for you? We've recently, in my little Spirit Says segment, talked about how you can create spirit signs from your past loved one. So have you been seeing those signs lately? I shared last week that Noodles showed up with the freaking white roses from a client, from a gift from a client. Oh, if y'all didn't know I was dyslexic, y'all definitely caught that. So this is a really beautiful time of being able to tap into our ancestors and the guides that are here to support us through major times of change. Feeling extremely burnt out and tuned in, for sure. That's a beautiful feeling, because that means you've either come to the end of your rope with a project, or the way that you approach it. And either way is a beautiful transition, whether it's I need to readapt the mindset and shift and look at this from a new perspective to continue on my efforts, or I'm burnt out because I'm just no longer in alignment with what I am doing, and it's time for something totally different. Also, I've been feeling called to do new things. I just ordered a clarinet. I played the clarinet in the high school band and middle school, and it was a big part of my life. My dad was a musician, so music has been so important to me. As you know, I play sound bowls and all the things. So I thought, I'm adding to my collection, and I got myself a clarinet. So I recently signed up for a softball team. So this, I would say, is a really beautiful time to plant those new seeds. What do you want to start? Who do you want to become? And what habits and routines are going to shape you to really integrate who you already are, but are choosing not to be. It's like we all want to be our highest self, but sometimes we choose habits or attitudes or old mental crusty beliefs that don't support that next version of ourselves. So this is the perfect time to start something new. So plant some new ideas. We just had that new moon. So what new thing are you going to bring into your life? Yes, love that for you. I know, right? And I got a pink clarinet too. So it's like so cute. I'll have to play y'all a tune. I even have to go back and watch YouTube videos and like learn the scales again. Like I remember a little bit of it, but not the full, not all of it. So this is like an exciting, like also a weird moment to pick up a skill that I had 20 plus 30 years ago and to have like forgotten a lot of it. So that's interesting that like if you don't use it, you lose it. So what old skill could you like reinvent or reinvigorate? So for me, it's sports and music, like being athletic, being on a team, having a goal, like sports, period. I played all of them growing up, if that's not something you knew about me, especially competitively. So getting to play on a not so competitive, but still like we're adults but want to play, that says a lot about what type of person you are. So I just want to get myself involved in that. So those are some of the things that I've signed up for. So cool. I know, right? We're gonna have a full freaking band. Everyone bring your instruments to Solstice. We're all playing music. In fact, one of the girls at Goddess Retreat last year in Florida brought a whole kit of like banjos and maracas and pom-poms and kazoos, and it was tambourines. We actually had so much fun just like making music and being goofy. I'll be sharing a lot of those videos coming up soon. I've seen so much, all the footage that we had last year. I've been going through it and reviewing it with this next Goddess Retreat coming up, and it's just so incredible to see the magic that was made. So reflect back on where you were over the last year and what patterns and habits showed up for you. What are you willing to let go of now? Because as we move through Pisces season, it's going to pull up all those shadows. Hello. And intuitively, you'll know what to do. So don't fear the old coming up, but just have the courage to face it and release it so that when that fiery Aries, that new beginning, that actual fresh new year of the zodiac will give us the opportunity to really step into momentum and action. So don't feel like you need to be taking the perfect, diligent action today. This is like most important message for all of you overthinkers, perfectionists to hear right now. You don't have to do it perfect. You just have to do it. So this is about getting our mind clear on what actions we want to take, how we want to show up, who we want to embody, and start to get that momentum going by taking small daily actions. One of my coaching clients this week asked me, well, like, how do I step into my goddess power? And I said, it starts with these small, consistent actions. Like, for example, before I go to bed while I'm brushing my teeth, I have this anointing oil that's like goddess flower power, beautiful energy, Tatiana. Shout out to Tatiana who made them. And when I go to bed, I put them on and I smell them, and I'm so thankful for my beautiful body, and I'm so divine. It's just like activates this beautiful like sensual energy, and that is cultivating goddess power, reclaiming your divine feminine energy. And so it starts with these small daily rituals. So don't try to get it perfect in Pisces season. My God, you're going to be emosh if you do. Okay. Coming from a Libra double Pisces with like mostly water in her chart. Give yourself permission to like play and try something new and experiment with new things. And when we get into Aries season, that's when we can kind of like anchor into like, oh, we've done this for a whole season. Like now I'm ready. Now I'm in the groove. Now my mind, my subconscious, my mind, my soul, everybody, mind, body, soul's on board to do this next thing that we're calling in this next chapter. So give yourself permission to not be perfect and just to play. And when you're playing, you'll find what works for you. I played clarinet in elementary school. Oh, Joni, that's awesome. I love it. How cool. I played clarinet, and then I started with French horn. My mom said I sounded like a dying cow, so I changed to clarinet. I played bass clarinet. I played oboe in high school, and then I also was in percussion too. Okay, I'm feeling like both of these want to come up. So we have 4 cards for today. That'll make up for not having my shine from the inside, which leads me to your business lesson today. I was on a coaching call with a client who wanted to sell out her retreats over in the UK. And I basically told her, let me go look at your profile. I mean, of course, she's been to my retreats. She's been in Shine School. Like, I follow her. I shout her out. I know she's doing the things, but I put on a different lens. I was like, let me look at your profile as if I've never met you before. What am I seeing? Well, I saw the castle that she's going to, which is gorgeous, by the way. She told me, you've set the tone for bougie experiences. And so I have to do that here in the UK. So I go to her page and I only see it posted 2 times. 2. That's it. 2 times. Like in this Instagram world, that is like blowing 2 specks of sand into the wind, and no one, maybe 6 people might be like ding ding by the sand, like you're not really going to see it. So I was telling her that if no matter what business you're in, you are in the business of marketing, whether that's selling your services, whether that's selling a physical product, booking out a retreat, or selling a haircut. It doesn't matter what it is, you're in the business of marketing. And the example I gave her is that most everyone, especially here in the United States a few years ago, we all knew about, and we all know about a Snuggie, right? That blanket that you put your arms through the hole and it feels like crap. Like it is the worst material. It's not a great product. We all got one from grandma at Christmas one year. And why? Why do we know about it? Why do we all have one? Why is this a ha 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 Snuggie phenomenon? Because the marketing was there. My God, were they on every infomercial you ever did see? And so I think that just proves that you can have a crap product, but do marketing and everyone knows about it and they still have it. Like, what is that? But you can have an amazing product. You could have the best, most beautifully thought out website and service and perfect price and perfect funnel and perfect everything. But if nobody knows about it, then you're going to sit there and judge your value on the fact that no eyes are on it. Not that it's not a good product or a good service or you're amazing, but it's that nobody knows about it. And so you really have to stop judging. Is it successful if people show up? Like judge your marketing. How much have I talked about it? How much have I put it in front of people? And if you think posting 1 to 2 times is enough in this Instagram economy, you are sadly mistaken. And it is about content and getting it out there. And I'm not saying that that's my favorite thing in the world, but that is what reality we're living in. So your business marketing message today is that, that's the other piece. When we were wrapping up the call, I said, you know what, I want to integrate this call and I want to see like, what is the energetic message coming through? Let me get you a Shine from the Inside Oracle. And I look around and again, what I noticed today is that Oracle box is still upstairs in my pop-up vendor bag. And so I was like, oh, well, let me just go to the website and I'll pull a Shine from the Inside Oracle card for you through the website. So I shared my screen with her. We actually, oh my God, it would be so cool if I could do that now. Actually, I'm pretty sure I can. Can I do this? I don't know. I was going to share it on here through like YouTube. I know Instagram won't be able to see it, but I will give you guys an example. Okay, let me just see if I can do this. Shine from the inside, share. Oh my God, I totally can. Okay, so case in point, I go to the Shine from the Inside Oracle and Instagram, stay with me. Like I scroll through the page, which, oh my God, can I bring y'all around? Look at. We're going to try. Can y'all see? I don't even know if you can see. It's so, you'll get the message. You'll get the visual. Like, I don't know if you can see it, but please go to shinefromtheinsideoracle.com and check it out. I'm going to just put my camera back. But okay, scrolling. I'm going down. It's got the guidebook. It tells you who this is for. Just remember how badass you are. And then it has a section where it says pull your card and all the cards come up and you can hover over and then bam, click a card and it'll tell you get back to nature and reconnect to your hippie roots. So that's the Shine from the Inside Oracle message we'll take for today. But it is, she goes, oh my God, I've had your deck for all 6 years that you've had this program. Or this product. Let me just turn this off and get back to bring the call back here. Okay, now we're back. So we're all back focused in the same spot. But she's like, oh my God, I had no idea that you had this website that you could go and pull the digital card. And I said, well, case in point, I've done a bad job at marketing if you didn't know that. And you've been to my goddess retreat, you've been to you've purchased Shine School, you're in the elevated life. Like she's a huge part of our community and has been for many, many years. And so for her to not even know that I have the website just kind of proved the point. It's like, well, then I didn't market it enough. So your business lesson today is keep putting yourself out there. And if you have a message, you're like, well, I just have this message and I've already said it, because I find myself saying that because I've been doing this for almost 20 years. Like, holy smokes, almost 20 years. Like I have been doing this. It's wild to think. So I ask myself sometimes, well, what am I supposed to talk about? I've already talked about it all. Talk about it again, because you're going to talk about it in a new way or bring a new story, and like people maybe didn't hear it the first time. So I think we get into our heads about like, well, I already said it one time, I think the world knows about it. Like, no, if you're passionate about what you're doing, your services that you're selling, the products that you make, like you've got to put it out there. So that's your business lesson before I dive into this Pisces reading. So I just pulled an oracle on your website while you're talking. Oh my God, that's awesome. I kind of want to know what your card was. Like, that's amazing. So please remember, no matter if you're judging your value, if you're feeling like nobody is buying my shit, or I don't think anybody knows about what I'm doing, like, are you showing up? Are you truly putting yourself out there? And and if you're doing it like I'm posting 3 times a day and all the things, then you might want to ask, like, does your product suck? Is what you're offering suck? Like, we have to be honest with ourselves in that too. But if you're here, I can guarantee it doesn't. So let's ask ourselves, how much are we showing up for marketing? Okay, you guys are so amazing. I learned about you, Brit, from watching Sarai. A good collab could be good marketing. 100%, absolutely. In fact, Sarai will be joining us, like, talk about collabs. Sarai's going to be joining us at our 10-year virtual anniversary party that's happening this Sunday, 2/22. The Shine Tribe Sisterhood turns 10 years old. As I mentioned, I've been on this journey for almost 2 decades and holding space for how women think and feel about themselves. And about 10 years into it, I was like, I've had enough. Enough amazing, powerful women are sitting in my chair at the salon and telling me that they feel alone, like nobody gets them. So I decided to do something about it. I decided to create the goddess gatherings, the events, bring women together on new moons and full moons when no one was talking about that shit. So I was the crazy one with the cards and the crystals, okay, and the salvos. And I didn't even care. It attracted the tribe, the Shine Tribe. And this month, actually, I think like in a couple days, Shine Tribe turns 10 years old. And so I wanted to commemorate that and celebrate that by bringing the community together, because that's exactly what this is. In fact, this is the most beautiful thing. Chris was helping me set up all of the tech for Woo Woo Wednesday today. And he said, Britt, out of all the things that you are good at, because he's like, there's so many things that you're good. We've been having this conversation. Like, it sucks when you're good at a lot of things, because like, how do you focus in on like, what's that one thing? And we've been trying to like narrow our focus while still having so many passions. So, navigating that. But he said, you know what I think is the thing that people should be coming to you for, that they have no idea, like, that you're just the tits at this. And of course I'm like, tell me right now, please. Like, thank you very much. Just solve all my problems. And he said, networking. Like, I'm a Libra, so like relationships and people are my thing. He said, you are one of the most incredible networkers. He goes, you'll walk into a room and I look up 3 seconds later and someone's crying. You're sharing your Instagram with someone or your phone number, or like, so I think that's a really beautiful thing that you point out, babe, about meeting me through Sarai and getting to team up with people, because I'm bringing in some of those teachers and leaders, people who I look up to, where I go for daily guidance and astrology and information. I'm bringing those teachers into the Shine Tribe community to be able to celebrate and shine a light on during our virtual celebration party, because I know that we cannot do this alone. So my intention for the celebration party, and if you haven't RSVP'd, like, DM me party. That is going to be the fastest way. Either tap the link in bio or DM me party and I'll get you the invite. It's totally free. It's on Zoom. We're streaming from 1 Central Standard Time to 4 on Sunday the 22nd, which is perfect because twos are partnerships, right? So on 2/22, when I've hosted my couples retreat, when I've hosted my first goddess retreat ever, I chose that date, 2/22, specifically for that, the impact and the vibration of the energy of coming together as a collective. And that's what Shine Tribe Sisterhood is. And what the goddess gatherings and summer solstice and the retreats, all of it has been a collection of bringing our power together so that we can heal and grow, not alone anymore. Seriously, with women by our side cheering us on. And so I wanted to honor that sisterhood and that community and give back. We'll be doing giveaways. I'm giving away Shine School. I'm giving away some cool stuff, y'all. We're going to be doing oracle card readings, coaching. We've got breath work. We've got mini workshops. We're going to be visioning, burn the bullshit ritual. So if you've never been able to make it to an in-person event, like, this is your opportunity for free to connect with sisterhood from across the globe. We've got Canada. We've got Colombia. We've got people from the UK. It's just incredible to see everyone across the globe sharing where they're tuning in from and how far the sisterhood and the sparkle magic has spread. So this has been the longest winded thank you, I love you for your community before getting to the reading. But I just want to just emphasize what you're talking about is like, we're doing this together. It's not alone. If you need help, ask for it, reach out, partner up, collab. And there are a lot of people out there that want to do that. And it would both mutually benefit both, like the two of you or the group of you. So stop feeling like you have to do it alone and just be courageous and ask for help. I'm here for it. So grateful for your passion to share. Oh my gosh. I know, right? Isn't it incredible? Huge congratulations. You guys are amazing. You seriously, thank you so much. So seriously, DM me party, tap the link in bio. Let's make some magic. Now I've got I don't want to look. I don't want to look. 4 cards for Pisces season. To smash those cards, let me know you're ready to go. I'm coming Sunday. Yes, Elizabeth, I'm so excited. Let me know if you're coming. Drop it in the chat. Her events are 100. Thank you, Erica. And I cannot wait. Oh, you've been to Solstice. You've been to vision boarding. You've been to a lot of the virtual, but I am most excited about getting to really treat you at Goddess Retreat in Florida coming up. I just feel like it's the culmination of the coaching work that we've done together, the community work that we've done together. I'm just beyond excited to get to pour into you and play with your hair and dance on the beach and all the things. Okay, first card, Pisces season, y'all. I'm telling you, the 5 of Pentacles. This is feeling like you are doing it all alone, like you're the victim, like nobody's there to help you, like you're out in the cold, like just nobody gets it. And that's exactly why I created the Shine Tribe Sisterhood, so we could stop feeling like life's victim, so that we could recognize we are all suffering. We all are going through some hard shit, but those lessons are here to uplift us. They're meant to bring us into alignment with our highest self. So when I see Pisces season and this 5 of Pentacles, this challenge is reminding you that you don't have to go through this alone. So seriously, get like, even if you can't join us, you're like, I'm in Australia and it's 1:40 a.m. I don't know. Then just sign up for the replay, because I will be sending it back out, because I don't want you to miss this. Like, there's going to be a nugget of wisdom or inspiration that someone shares in this experience that could be the key to your turning point. It could be the exact mindset shift that you've been looking for to reframe everything around your abundance, or around showing up and being visible in leadership, or just sharing your voice like this. I'm telling you, when you're in sisterhood with people whose heart are open and ready to lift you up, you don't even have to speak a word. Just the presence alone and that power can shift your timeline. It's the most incredible thing I've ever seen. And I can only say that after witnessing over 15 plus years of bringing women together in person to do this type of transformation, connection, heart open healing work, and like play. Most importantly, we've got to be having fun. Oh my goodness. Okay. I am so ready for the cards. And yes, I'll be there. You guys are amazing. Okay. Next card. No more victimhood. Ooh, love it. Didn't we get this card last week? The 9 of Cups. This is all about making a wish. I'm pretty freaking sure this came up last week. So this is again showing you, as you shift out of the old mindset and step into the abundance mindset, this is showing you your power of being able to claim it, call it in, and magnetize it without that hustle or feeling like, am I good enough? Am I worthy? Overthinking, anxiety, doubt, fear. Like, that is getting boring, if I'm being honest. Like, and maybe it's just because I've had over 20 years of listening to it. And I'm really ready for the story to shift for all women, to step into their power and know their worth, know their value, know that what makes them unique. In fact, I do a lot of journaling every day. It's why I teach that in Shine School, and why I have the Oracle deck to help you kickstart your self-care, your self-love, and your journaling. And I journaled the question this morning, what makes me unique? And it was really interesting to see what answers came up. Because when I ask you that, you might think of 1 or 2 things, but if you write it down, you'll be really surprised at what starts to flow and come out of you, and where your mind goes to like start to locate your uniqueness and what you go to first, or where your blocks come up, or where that negative story comes up. Or maybe you recognize that that negative story is out the window and you're like, I'm unique in this way and this way, and I love myself, and oh my gosh, this feels so good, and I make people feel seen, and like, I'm so unique because of my creative expression. Like, you might just rip, that's something we will do at the Goddess Retreat, is work through those old limiting stories and then really create ones that allow you to just step into your power without hesitation, without second guessing, without denying the compliments that come your way. That's the biggest one I see, especially in the hair salon. In a place of beauty, man, trying to give a compliment to a woman, whew, it's like I'm having to dodge bullets that are coming deflecting back to me. Like, shouldn't you, like, you're paying to feel beautiful. Let me tell you, you're beautiful. Like, let me ask, what is wrong with y'all? That was a question I asked 20 years ago, and why I'm sitting here today giving you these mindset shifts and tools. So there's that. No hesitation. I'm manifesting the life I want and what I want to see in the world. Yes. Yes, we did. 9 of Cups. I thought so. So make a wish, man. Plant your seeds. What do you want? How do you want to feel? What do you want to experience by the end of the year? You know, one of the clients that just signed up with for my 90-day transformation package, when you sign up, you go through this very extensive workbook. And at the end of it, the very last question is like, what at the end of this 90 days, like, what amazing transformation would you like to see? Like, what magic do you want to make? And one of my clients recently wrote down, I want to move into my own house, like my big, beautiful dream house, basically. And on our very first deep dive call, I said, you'll be surprised at how fast you end up manifesting, because now you know what that end goal is, and we're going to remove those blocks to get you there. And I've seen people manifest houses that really felt like they came out of the blue, and they would have it would have just never, like, they never thought it was possible. So I've seen it. So I told her, like, be open to it. She literally messaged me yesterday on the new moon and said, we also had a coaching call where Chris came in and did some hypno around money mindset. She said, why did I just wake up knowing that I'm about to buy almost a $2 million house? And she was pre-approved and all the things. And it's just like the most incredible thing to witness when a woman decides what her goal is and what she wants, and then has the courage to say, I'm not going to let anything stand in my way. I've seen it time and time again in my own life, in my clients' life, in my friends' life, and then people that I admire's life. So I know that it's possible, not just because I have some special, like, secret sauce or somebody else does. Like, it is possible for every single one of us, but it starts with setting that goal and that dream. Last example before I move on to the final cards. I was with a girlfriend this weekend, and she said, man, I just really wish I had enough money to get that 2-bedroom, so that the rest of it was so that I could have you guys come over and you have your own room, which was really sweet. And I was like, babe, if we're dreaming, why not dream for the dream property and the compound and, like, the fucking big the barn vision that we have? And she's like, oh yeah, well, why? Yeah, why am I not doing that? And so I encourage you to look at your dreams and ask yourself, can I go bigger? Because if your dream goal is a 2-bedroom apartment, hey, maybe that is. But in our specific case, I know hers is a compound. So I'm like, why limit us to a 2-bedroom when you know we need a compound for all the fucking magic we're making and all the retreats and events we're hosting? So she was like, oh, duh, what am I doing? I'm limiting myself. So you might be limiting yourself in ways that just seem so simple, but could be the biggest profound shift of your life. So make that wish. It's not me. Okay. It's the universe telling you to make the wish. Girl, no, all love here. Trust. I love it. I love it. I love it. And you'll see that. And you get what you believe. And so if you're all love and all trust, you'll get that. And the challenges will become a lot far fewer and farther in between. Okay. Y'all, in Texas, it is toasty. Like, I'm getting blasted by the sun. I'm ready for the time to change so it's not so bright at 3:00 for Woo Woo Wednesday, because I am loving being outside here with you guys. Okay, next card. Interesting. We've got the 8 of Swords. This is all about having mental trap thinking. And especially after what we just talked about, is like, here we are getting out of victimhood mode so that we can dream big, so that our mind doesn't hold us hostage anymore to the fears and the thoughts and the nightmares that we project in anxiety. I'm married to a hypnotist, and he always says, worry is living in the future and planning to fail. Worry is living in the future and planning to fail. So again, if we're going to dream big, like, at least go dream for what we do want and make it as big as possible. So when I see the 8 of Swords with this whole combo, it is saying, like, you are the only limit to your life. Your mindset and the story that you tell yourself is the tagline for Shine School. You are only as strong as the story you tell yourself. You are the only limitation. And the good news about that is that it's only you. No one is stopping you. It is just the way you think and believe in what is possible for you. And the last card that came up with it, oh, hell yeah. the King of Pentacles, which is beautiful because this is about having that Midas touch where all of your ideas come to, like I said, the few and far between of the bullshit. This card is showing me that you've stepped into that abundance timeline, that you know that you're worthy, that your ideas are gold, that they do help impact the planet and make a difference, so that therefore they are worthy of expressing and worthy to receive because of that expression. So this is a potent message this week. Let me rearrange them to the correct order. This is a potent message this week for you to step out of victimhood and ask for help. Do not do it alone. To plant those seeds of desire and intention in your heart, make a wish, know that that fulfillment that you seek is just one mental decision away, because that Eight of Swords is showing me that you have trapped thinking, limitation, lack mindset. There's some fear to excavate during this time frame, so that as we move from new moon to full moon, you can start to see those shatter the shadow, so that you can release those shadows and see them clearly for where you hold yourself back. No one else is doing it to you. The King of Pentacles is that reminder that you are worthy, that your gifts, your magic, the abundance that is wanting to come into fruition for you is just one decision away, or one open to receive shift, if you will. It's all about opening up to receive. And this week, I want you to remember that no matter how hard last year was, or life was, or any of the cards that you've been dealt, you truly do have the ability to think differently, to not repeat the pattern, to break that cycle, and to try something completely different. You can reinvent yourself. You absolutely can reinvent yourself. It's funny because I literally just had a pause, because I'm sitting in the, mom, we're so close with mom. She's about to have a car, and then we are free to go, which is beautiful. And it's been so wonderful getting to support her. But I'm sitting literally in the space that I ran away from, that I left. I'm like, this small country town, they don't fucking get me. I'm a star shoved in a square shaped box. And I left and I reinvented myself. I moved to the city. Nobody knew who I was. I got to start fresh and build a whole new life and a whole new story, one that was not built on the foundation of bitch me who needed to protect herself and come from a place of anger and just trauma, really. And I allowed myself the freedom to go try something new, to be nice. I would always ask myself, what would a kind person do? Like, I just don't want to be that old past version of myself anymore. And now I'm sitting here in that space that I ran away from, but I am reinvented and no longer triggered by or limited by the old story or the old environment or the old feeling that I once had. And that's emotional leadership and growth right there, baby. So you have the power to change. You don't have to remain the same despite where you come from, what your story is, or how hard it's been. It's 69 here in Cincinnati. I don't know I know it's in the 70s right now. And I have this stupid, it's like so hot. Thank you. Oh, it's so good to see you, Jade. Great confirmation. Same girl, same. Yeah. Okay, so we've been doing one-on-one reading at the end of our lives. They have been getting a little bit longer, but I'm here for long form content, y'all. The short form is great in of itself, but I'm here for substance. I'm here for depth, and this is how we get to it. So I'm going to pull a tarot card for someone today. If you want to request to join, I will pop someone into the chat, and what are the cards being pulled? This was for Pisces season. So asking for help, letting go of the old story, and knowing that your desires are absolutely meant to come to fruition and you are worthy of receiving. It's nice to open the windows. Yes, of course. Okay, let me pull these requests up. All right, I'll just pop the first one in here. So fun. How did you guys enjoy this message for this week? Make sure you share with a soul sister. Join us on Sunday. And yeah, spread the sparkle magic. Okay. Oh, hold on. It looks like you popped out. Let's try. I'll go with the next one. Declined. Oh my gosh. Okay. All of you have that have joined have declined or left. I'm not sure. I don't know if I clicked the wrong button or if y'all did. Let me just go back here. Okay, here we go. We'll try this one. Tech has been teching today. All right, and just a reminder. Oh, hi. Hi. Oh, it kicked me out. Oh, it's so good to see you, darling. Thanks for popping in.
Thank you. I'm laying down, and I hope that's okay.
You are totally fine, sister. I'm just gonna pull a card for you for this week. Oh, hello. It just flew out. Beautiful. The Page of Pentacles comes up. This is such a great reminder to find that passion. What is the thing that you do want to plant that seed in? What is the energy that you're going to invest your time and yeah, your time, really. That's what it is. So I know, because we've been chatting in the past about all the growth that you've had and all the ideas, and you're at like level 10 freaking go mode. This is a great reminder that as long as you keep following that passion and planting those seeds from that place, from your heart space, don't worry about how or what or timing. Just keep following that. Like, I'm passionate, I'm feeling drawn to it, and be open to receive where this direction takes you. Because this is showing me that it's like we're just getting started in this magical direction with so much wisdom that backs us up. So it's not like part of it is new, but it's like not new. It's like taking the old and bringing it into a new expression. So this is just showing me like keep going for the passion, keep doing something from the place of your heart, and know that these seeds will show up, but it does take time. Like, patience is required here.
That's awesome. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
I love it.
So what are you most passionate about right now? Let's declare it to the world.
Okay. I am going to help bridge communities with local businesses to help our economy, to relieve our stresses and tensions of separation in our neighborhoods and communities.
Oh, yes.
That's a big one. I'm like on it.
I love that. And if I could add to that vision, I've always said I want to grow community gardens, and I could only imagine how that could be a part of like bringing community together with a mission to like heal and restore and actually feed us. You know what I mean? So maybe we can throw some seeds into that one too.
There's a nursery that I'm going to reach out to on Friday and to talk to them about that.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
It's in Frisco on Coit Road.
Stop it right now. Oh, wait. Oh my gosh. Well,
The Moon Nursery.
keep me posted, because that sounds incredible, and I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You've got me so far. You've helped me believe in myself, and I really appreciate it.
Oh my gosh.
You've helped me believe that I can say what I want and know who I am. Like, and I'm not embarrassed of that. I'm unapologetic about who I am. I love it so much, and I'm going to help bring that to the community. I want to see that in other people.
Oh my gosh, I am seriously so freaking proud of you. And yes, 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 more of that. More women in leadership, more women making changes, more women having courage to say, let's do it differently. So
let's do it differently.
Big sparkle magic to you, my love. Everyone smash the hearts and send that big love your way. I am just so freaking proud of you. Oh my gosh.
Thank you so much.
I love you.
Oh, you're the best.
Oh, thank you. This is so sweet. You guys are amazing. Okay, I don't even know how to oh, we're just gonna have a whole party. I'm like, I don't know how to get you out of here, to be honest. This is like new to me. Oh my gosh.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Yes, it was so good to see you, darling.
Good to see you too.
Peace.
Sign out.
I was gonna say, I don't know. I don't even know what button to click, honestly.
I feel 40.
I know, honestly, I genuinely don't even know. So
okay, I'm gonna sign out.
Yeah.
But I love you.
Love
and
you.
Everybody else that's here,
You're
I love
amazing.
y'all. Do great things. Be of service.
Thank you. You're amazing. Oh, awesome. Okay, Miss Jade Lauren, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
It's so good. Isn't it so nice? I'm like sweating my tits off, and I'm loving it. Like, I've been missing the sun so much.
Same. It's great. We're using the balcony again. I love it.
Amazing. Okay, well, I'm going to pull a card for you, my love. And it's been so cool to get to witness your journey too, because I remember years ago when you came to me and said, I want to hire a witch as my coach, but I'm also a hairstylist too. Nice to meet you. I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, to me, that was also a beautiful reflection of like who I was showing up in the world at that time. So thank you for trusting me to be your guide. And it's just been so cool to see you step into your power and your magic and start your own salon space and build out your Reiki and magical practices and like come out of the spiritual closet and dabble with jewelry and crystals. Like you've really given yourself, that was one of the things I asked you to do, permission to play, experiment, try something new, don't make it perfect. And you've just given me so much like sparkle magic by being able to watch you just absolutely crush it and do those things, like explore who you really are. So I'm so proud of you, Jade.
Thanks for kicking me out of the nest. I still remember my first talk with you. I was telling you that I wanted to start doing tarot, and you made me pull you a card.
Wait, should you do a reading for me right now?
I could grab my dad for sure, but you made me pull you a card, and I was like, I don't even know what I'm doing with this thing yet. But I loved it because I was like, okay, if I'm going to do this, we're going to do this. So it was good.
Oh my gosh, that is so great. Well, that we always joke around here about like what type of coach I am. There's like this meme that goes around. It's like this guy at the gym, like absolutely screaming his head off, like putting all the weight on the guy, like, let's fucking go. And like, that was me. I'm like, oh, you want to do tarot? Okay, give me a reading. But that's it. Like, just do it. Don't overthink it and just try. You already, if you have a draw to it, there's an intuition that will help you. And so interesting what card I would pull for today. It's the devil card for you. So this is about really just checking in with, first of all, like our balance in our material life and our spiritual life. When I see this card, I'm usually either smoking too much weed, eating too much food.
Typical winter, come on.
I get it. But this is just saying like, hey, the light is here now. Let's find that balance in play and in pleasure. It's not that we want to avoid it ever, but it's we want to find that middle ground and not go too dependent one way or the other. So interesting card. I think we already know the answer here.
Yes, I feel like winter time, I've been more sitting on the couch a lot more. I've not been meditating as much as I usually have. I've not been reading my books and my spiritual books as much as I normally would. I feel this past maybe a little bit more than winter, maybe into fall and winter. There's just been a season of just like couch potato a little bit more, going to the salon, doing the things you have to do.
Yeah.
So it is a good reminder to get balanced back out.
Yeah.
I did pull the Page of Pentacles and Page of Cups for my weekly cards. So when I saw that, I was like, oh God, I knew that was calling to me to go on here. So
oh, how
like, okay, it's fine.
How funny, because today I also pulled the Page of Cups, which is my sign from Noodles. So that is, yeah, that's so cool. Oh, what a special message. Well, Jade, I'm just so freaking proud of you. Thank you for coming on here and letting me read probably what people would say is one of the scarier cards of the deck. But honestly, it's just about finding balance and recognizing like sometimes we overindulge in certain areas, no matter what it may be. And it's just like a balance check of like, let's rein that in and make sure we're not trapped to some of these vices, if you will.
Yes. And as a Scorpio, that one never scares me.
She's like, bring it on, baby. The darker, the better.
It's fine.
Oh my gosh. Well, I hope to see you on Sunday for the virtual celebration and get to run into you. Yay! I hear you might be coming to summer solstice too.
We are in the plans. We've been like he's right there shaking his head. Yep.
Hi, cutie. Look at you glowing in the sun.
He's got his little cigar.
Oh my God, I love it.
So we were just talking about it the other day and making our plans of figuring things out and how we're gonna make this work.
Oh my gosh. Well, magic to you. We have the wish card. We've got the King of Pentacles. This is our year to just let it flow. So I can't wait to see how we run into each other, because it's always magical. I mean, the moment you signed up with me, you ended up in Dallas in my house. Like, so it's just, it's always magic with us.
You were the first one in my salon before we even got it up.
I know, like, talk about when you set these goals. Like, I think when you hired me years ago, you probably had this vision in mind, but like come full circle, like it actually manifested for you. And like, I couldn't be more grateful to be going to Ohio for the couples retreat and get to experience you opening your own salon. Like it was like, I got to watch my baby birth a baby. I'm a grandma.
The coolest fucking grandma out there.
I'll take it. Oh my gosh. Well, I love you so much. Thank you for coming on today.
Of course. Thanks for having me.
All right. Peace out. Oh my gosh. You guys are so freaking awesome. I also love that my sister's boyfriend is joined us from live upstairs at my house. That's awesome. Hey, what's up? I see you guys up there. Okay, y'all, this was so fun. I haven't done 2 readings before on here, but that was amazing. It was so cool to get to circle back to clients that I've worked with in the past and have actually gotten to witness their journey of growth over the years. And that proof that your desires and dreams are absolutely possible. It's just sometimes you need that support, you need that accountability, and you need someone kicking you out of the nest, which is what I love to do. But I will teach you how to build your wings on the way down. That's the beautiful part about working together, is like, it is magical, but I'm going to give you the tools to be able to do that on your own. I'm coming Sunday. Okay, you guys are amazing. Okay, we're 50 minutes in. I love it. Thank you guys so much for staying with me. It has been so fun getting to show up and really get back into the groove of Woo Woo Wednesday, sharing some business tips, some spiritual tips, how to tap into your intuition, but most importantly, bringing the community together. This is why we are coming together on 2/22 for our virtual Shine Tribe Sisterhood retreat party. 10-year celebration. I'm like, it's all the things. 10 years. We're so excited to celebrate. We've got live teachers. Of course we're all live. We're alive. I'm not, hey, but I am a psychic, so that isn't that far off base to bring in non-live teachers. However, I digress. I've got expert teachers coming in for breathwork, astrology. We've got my favorite feng shui master coming to tell us how to make the most of this fire horse year. I am just seriously so pumped for the celebration, the giveaways, the sisterhood, the burn the bullshit, the dreaming big. So if you enjoy the Wednesday energy, man, this was 50 minutes. Like, could you imagine 3 hours? It just gets more fun. And dance party, let's go. So DM me the word party, tap the link in bio, get registered, RSVP, totally free. Invite all of your girlfriends. The more, the merrier. I am all here for sisterhood. We're going to be shining a light on some of the members. You're going to get to hear their stories. I'm just so stoked for this incredible experience. So if you would like a reading, I see people on YouTube asking. I can only see you on Instagram. So if you would like a reading, definitely tune in on my Instagram at The World by Brit next week. We're doing 1 or 2 oracle card readings, tarot readings, non-live teachers. Hey, they will definitely be present with us, but not all of us will see them. I can't undo it. Okay, no worries. We're all good for the readings today. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you know a soul sister who would love this message, please share it, tag them, spread the sparkle magic. I can't wait to see you guys on Sunday. And until then, be good, dream big, and take care of yourself. I love you guys. Peace out. Bye.